Hello student. Now next topic is the moving coil galvanometer. The diagram of this first, what is mean by galvanometer? Then the definition of this galvanometer is nothing but it is a highly sensitive device which can measure current. जे करंट मेजर करण्यासाठी हे डिव्हाइस काय केलेले यूज केलेले कॉल्ड ॲज अ galvanometer. Now what is the construction of this moving coil galvanometer? Now see the construction of moving coil galvanometer. Now it consists of a coil of a several turns mounted in such a way that it can freely rotate about a fixed axis in a radial uniform magnetic field. याच्यामध्ये एक रेक्टँग्युलर कॉईल आहे पहा. ती रेक्टँग्युलर कॉईल काय केलेली आहे विच आर फिक्स और प्लेस इन अ युनिफॉर्म मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड. युनिफॉर्म मॅग्नेटिक फील्डमध्ये ही रेक्टँग्युलर कॉईल काय केलेली आहे प्लेस केलेली आहे अँड विच इट कॅन फ्रीली रोटेट अबाउट इट्स फिक्स ॲक्सिस. सॉफ्ट आयर्न cylinder core makes the field radial and strong. In this coil, one soft iron core is placed and the soft iron cylindrical core which can makes the field is radial and strong. हे जे काही आयर्न कोर आहे ते आयर्न कोर काय करते हे जे मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड आहे त्या मॅग्नेटिक फील्डला रॅडियल आणि स्ट्रॉंग इट मेक्स स्ट्रॉंग दिस फील्ड स्ट्रॉंग. Now when current I flows through the coil rotates due to a torque acting on it. आता ज्यावेळी या कॉईलमधून करंट पास होतो त्यावेळी टॉर्क प्रोड्यूस होऊन ही कॉईल काय होते रोटेट होते. Therefore the torque acting on the coil is. मग याच्यामध्ये आपण मागच्या लेक्चरला पाहिलेलं आहे टॉर्क ॲक्टिंग ऑन अ कॉईल. दिस टॉर्क ॲक्टिंग ऑन कॉईल इज टो इज इक्वल टू NIAB sin theta. Here theta is equal to 90 degree, therefore sin 90 is equal to 1. Therefore this torque tau is equal to NIAB. Torque tau is NIAB. This torque is responsible to deflect the coil. आता ह्या कॉईलला डिफ्लेक्ट होण्यासाठी हा टॉर्क काय तो रिस्पॉन्सिबल आहे. देअरफॉर दिस टॉर्क is called as a deflecting torque or it is denoted by tau d. या टॉर्क मुळे ती कॉईल काय होते डिफ्लेक्ट होते and therefore it is also called as a deflecting torque. Now this torque is counterbalanced by a torque due to a spring fitted. आता याच्यामध्ये एक जी काही स्प्रिंग फिट केलेली पहा त्या स्प्रिंगमुळे हा टॉर्क काय होते बॅलन्स होते. And in order to balance this deflecting torque, the spring produces restoring torque. आणि तो डिफ्लेक्टिंग टॉर्क बॅलन्स करण्यासाठी ती जी काही स्प्रिंग आहे ती काय करते इट प्रोड्युसेस रिस्टोरिंग टॉर्क. इट इज डिनोटेड बाय टो सी. Therefore this restoring torque is equal to K phi, where this K is the torsional constant of the spring and phi is the deflection of the coil. For the equilibrium of the coil, this deflecting torque is equal to restoring torque. The value of this deflecting torque from the above equation is NIAB and the value of this restoring torque from this equation K phi. When rearrange this expression, then we get the deflection phi is equal to NAB divided by K into I. That means this NAB K, this term are constant and from this phi is proportional to the I. That means this deflection phi is proportional to the current I. From this we have to conclude that smaller amount of current produces smaller deflection and for the larger amount of current produces the larger deflection. And this is the by using this expression to find out the deflection in the coil and also to find out the current in the coil when we have to know the deflection in the coil and the this term. ह्या जर व्हॅल्यू माहिती असतील आणि डिफ्लेक्शनची व्हॅल्यू जर माहिती असेल then we have to find out the current I produced in the coil. This is the moving coil galvanometer. Now next topic is the magnetic dipole moment. Now in the electrostatic we have to see the इलेक्ट्रिक डायपोल मोमेंट. इलेक्ट्रोस्टॅटिकमध्ये आपण इलेक्ट्रिक डायपोल मोमेंट म्हणजे काय पाहिलेलं आहे पहा. त्याच्यामध्ये त्याचे डेफिनेशन आहे पहा की व्हेन टू इक्वल अँड अपोजिट चार्जेस सेपरेटेड बाय फायनाइट डिस्टन्स कॉल्ड ॲज अ इलेक्ट्रिक डायपोल. हिअर वी हॅव टू स्टडी द मॅग्नेटिक डायपोल. Magnetic dipole. Now consider two equal and opposite poles, that is N and S. These two equal and opposite poles having certain distance 2 times L. Then it is called as a magnetic dipole. This magnetic dipole indicated by mu. A magnetic dipole, it is indicated by the letter mu, and the magnetic dipole moment of a current carrying coil is mu is equal to NIA, where N is the number of turns of the coil, I is the current passing through the coil, and A is the area of the coil. Now for magnet, आता हे जे एक्सप्रेशन आहे ती कशासाठी आहे? इट इज द करंट पासिंग थ्रू द कॉईल. मग फॉर मॅग्नेटसाठी जर आपण घेतलं तर म्यू इज इक्वल टू M into 2L, where M is the pole strength and 2 times L is the distance between the two poles. Now here we have to discuss about the magnetic dipole moment. इथं आपल्याला magnetic dipole moment पाहिजे for the coil carrying current. The expression is mu is equal to NIA. If the coil is placed in a magnetic field B, then the torque in the coil is. आता ही जी कॉईल आहे ती जर मॅग्नेटिक फील्डमध्ये ठेवली तर त्याच्यावरती ॲक्ट झालेला टॉर्क किती असेल? तर दिस टॉर्क इज इक्वल टू NIAB sin theta. From this equation 1, mu is equal to NIA. Therefore this torque tau is equal to mu B sin theta. NIA is equal to mu. Therefore torque tau is equal to mu B sin theta. And we know that when the sin theta are, when the cross product of these two terms, या दोन टर्मचा जर आपण क्रॉस प्रॉडक्ट घेतला तर या ठिकाणी काय येतो? साइन थीटा येतो. Therefore this tau is equal to, in the vector form, torque tau is equal to mu cross of B. Mu cross of B. And this is analogous to torque on an electric dipole exerted by an electric field E. आता ह्यात जे काय ही जी काही टर्म आहे, दिस इज ॲनालॉगस टू इलेक्ट्रिक डायपोल. इलेक्ट्रिक डायपोल्स ती कशी आहे? ॲनालॉगस आहे. देअरफॉर दिस टॉर्क टो इज इक्वल टू P क्रॉस ऑफ E. Here this P is nothing but the electric dipole moment and E is nothing but the electric field. That means these two equation 2, this equation 2 and the equation 3 are analogous to each other. That means here mu is the magnetic field, mu is the magnetic dipole, here P is the electric dipole, and here B is the magnetic field, and here E is the electric field. That means these two equations are analogous to each other. Now next topic is the magnetic potential energy of a dipole. Now we have the potential energy due to electric dipole is U is equal to P dot E. U is equal to minus P dot E. Now this is analogously the magnetic potential energy of a magnetic dipole mu in a magnetic field B is given by this U is equal to minus mu dot B. Here mu is the मॅग्नेटिक डायपोल, हे दोन इक्वेशन जर आपण कम्पेअर केले तर हिअर P इज द इलेक्ट्रिक डायपोल, म्यू इज द मॅग्नेटिक डायपोल, E is the electric field, B is the magnetic field. Then when take the dot product of this, then U is equal to minus mu B cos theta, minus mu B cos theta, where theta is the angle between mu and B. Now there are two cases of potential energy, that is maximum or minimum, which depends on the angle between mu and V. Then first case first, if theta is equal to 0, then the value of cos 0 is 1. Therefore this potential energy is equal to mu B cos of 0 is equal to minus mu B. This is the minimum potential energy of a magnetic dipole in a magnetic field. That is, when mu and B are parallel to each other, then there is a minimum potential energy. Now second case second, if theta is equal to 180 degree, then the value of cos 180 is minus 1. Therefore potential energy mu is equal to minus mu B cos of 180 is equal to cos 180 is minus 1, and minus minus is equal to plus. Therefore potential energy is mu B. Potential energy is mu B. This is the maximum potential energy of a magnetic dipole in a magnetic field. That is, mu and B are anti-parallel to each other. म्हणजे जर mu आणि B anti-parallel असतील तर तिथं minimum potential energy मिळते. That means this is the two cases. Case first, in the case first mu and B are parallel to each other, and case second mu and B are anti-parallel to each other. This is the magnetic potential energy of a dipole.